Well, hello once again. Welcome to the Green Screen Studio, and with me, this old fella that everybody doesn't know, Charles LeBlanc, the blogger.
Blogger Charles LeBlanc.
And we're going to call this segment, Charlie's Surprise, because this time he's going to be nailing me, and I don't have sweet dick all. I don't know what he's going to pull on me.
I feel a little bit, what's that English word? Disturb or upset, or what's that word I'm looking for? Anyway.
Neurotic?
No, I can't even say that. But disappointed that I wouldn't do something to you that you wouldn't know. You know, you don't know, but see, your style, you're Asperger's, right?
Yes, I'm an Aspie. I belong to the Aspie Club.
Details.
Lower end of the autism thing, yeah, we're all cool.
And me, I'm ADHD.
Yeah.
Open, yeah.
Bad shit, that is an ADHD.
Oh, I know. Now, you see, I always do that with the politicians and anyone. I don't know why. You tell me if it's my fault. I never tell. Well, you got dogs in the studio here?
Oh, probably some dog walking down the street.
No editing. So I'm not the type. I don't know why. I don't discuss with politicians or individuals what we're going to talk about in advance. I think it's more fun to do it.
Well, that's your signature style. And the only person who can pull that off is Charles LeBlanc. Somebody else try to do that, it would be a disaster.
No, but do people like Steve Murphy, when he sits down with a person, they don't talk about what we're going to talk about. He's asking questions right on the spot. Do people meet in front of the camera and you truly know what the issue we're going to talk about?
No, I absolutely don't know. Normally when I've been called in for interviews, I know ahead of what, at least the subject is, right? In your case, I don't know. You could be talking to me about some friggin' leaf that has fallen off of a tree.
So we're going to turn around. You go in details, and me, I go open. But I don't know, maybe, and like I said, it is your studio. If you don't like it, you won't use it. I received this morning.
Okay, let me see. I'm an old guy. Was I sure loaded with stamps?
From Halifax.
In Halifax.
Yeah, so me, I did a video already, and I said, this looks like a job for you and me live, but I already look at it, I totally forgot about it. I personally want your view on this. I totally forgot. Look at this.
Well, this came from Halifax?
Yeah.
Interesting, because the application wasn't made to Halifax.
And by the way, you're not afraid to say that you were involved in that?
I was one who drafted the...
what is it? Tell the...
to the Right to Information and Protection of Privacy Act. And what that is a legal instrument that you can use to get information from municipalities, governments. You can't from employers, but it's either, schools, hospital boards. You can use the right to information to get that kind of information. For those on income assistance, if you think you're getting dicked around and you think they have information on you, you can use the right to information.
And we asked from 2005 to 2017. And look, we only got that. This is the only thing. But anyway, read this.
Okay, so... The subject, Right to Information and Protection of Privacy Act. Cost to the city for all actions. I am writing about your request of April 26, 2017 for access to information under the Right to Information and Protection of Privacy Act. You have requested the following documentation. Quote, all information to how much the city has spent in legal fees, lawyers, court filing fees, police costs for external police force to investigate me, Charles LeBlanc, period. In summary, all information to determine the total cost to the City of Fredericton for all actions taken against me, including the cost of the Bernard Richard report. End of quote, period. Please be advised that the city does not track personal costs by individual file. So we are unable to provide costing for the city staff of police and legal staff costs. We are providing the following documents: cost of the Bernard Richard report, an invoice from the city of Edmundston, fees to McGinnis Cooper, and costs paid out to our insurer. Insurer.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's an interesting
Oh.
thing. When it comes to money, everybody wants a little bit of it. New paragraph. If you are not satisfied with this decision, you may file a complaint with the Access to Information and Privacy Commission within 60 days, or refer the matter to a judge of the court's Queen's Bench within 30 days of this response. Please do not hesitate to contact me at 460-2863 if you have any questions. Sincerely, Jennifer Lawson Murray, Clerk and Manager of Legislative Services.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
this is the form
Okay, what's this
to
one here?
review. I think that's to
Emergency,
Bernard Richard.
Okay, that's-
Oh, Capelé, Bernard Richard.
sure, 42, the net amount that was billed to Bernard was $4,700.
No,
Excuse me,
$42,714. And Bernard Richard never talked to me. The city wouldn't pay for me for a lawyer because I didn't understand my charter rights. So they gave Bernard Richard 42 grand
Well,
just to a whitewash.
and something very interesting here as I'm reading, right? Approved $37,800
It's just
and then $4,914 HST, and the net $42,000 says $714.
so that's 42,000.
42,000. Yeah.
Bernard Richard. Okay.
Okay, good old Chris McPherson.
Chris McPherson, the man that really whoa.
City Chief Administrator Officer, City of Fredericton. Yeah, we know that there, old Chrissy boy.
Oh, that's from Bernard Richard. It's funny, he never signed it. Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead.
yeah, it's interesting. So this is a dead copy.
Please find.
Please find. This is from Bernard Richard to Mr. Chris McPherson. Please find enclosed my report on the Fredericton Police Force, Charles LeBlanc, for libel investigation. I regret any inconvenience caused by this delay in getting this report to you. Please do not hesitate to communicate with me to discuss the review process, any other reports, content, or recommendations. I am also prepared to respond to media questions about the review, if such is your preference. You will also find enclosed, as agreed, my invoice for services rendered. Finally, I will be sending you 5 hard copies of this report in due course. Yours sincerely, Bernard Richard.
Not even signed.
So this other one, Ville d'Edmundston.
Yes, I saw that and I said, what?
And that,
That's when on November 8th, the day that Donald Trump was elected president, a few hours earlier I was confronted by 2 members of the Edmundston Police Force, but near the legislator, telling me to go with them, plain clothes, go with them for a drive at the police station. And just go to YouTube, write Edmundston Police and Charles LeBlanc, you'll see the video. And they've been working on this case, they told me afterward, for close to 2 years. Now, 2 years working on a complaint from 6 members of the Fredericton Police Force. And the cost is how much?
a mere $9,720.31. Boy, this is not too much details how many hours they put in or anything, just a cost. But that's typical, right?
Unlimited resources.
They don't tell you. But geez, they work cheap. A You know, I know a local girl that works the corner and makes that in a couple of
Okay,
days.
that's all right. Next one. No editing here, of course. What's that?
Okay, this is from the McGinnis and Cooper lawyers there. I remember having my first encounter with the female
Yes.
lawyer there down in the Justice
Leanne
Building.
Murray or whatever.
And that I don't know, they're just being kind, but you know, I'm looking at this, they're saying total amount of checks, $548.62.
What's that?
The amount of check
Check this box of payments, and this is what must be.
printed on a separate check. And
It doesn't say what it is for.
no, it doesn't say.
There's no black markers, though.
Nothing's been redacted. It just says Charles Joseph LeBlanc policy. That must be the insurance.
Fun, 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh, wait till you see the next. Yeah, okay.
Okay, should I put my seatbelt on or grab a big doobie and sucker right back?
That's the same one, I think. Yeah, that's the same one.
Yeah, that's the same one.
Okay, now,
Oh, let's look at the policy here.
personal injury.
Yeah, they said that they had you insured for personal injury. They were insuring themselves from your injury.
Read it.
We are the third party claims administration for acting on behalf of JLT,
What's that?
Charles Joseph LeBlanc.
No.
Yeah, no, it's a J, it's not a G.
No.
Interesting. As a researcher, when you put an acronym in, you put first what the acronym stands for. So
Okay.
anyway, and appointed to manage the above claim on their behalf. Your policy includes $12,500 deductible, which makes you responsible for the indemnity and expense payments from the outset of the claim to the limit of the deductible's amount as set forth in your policy declaration. Please see the enclosed invoice reflecting the time and expenses incurred to date in the defense of the above note matter. Billed on behalf of McGinnis Cooper, please remit the payment to McGinnis Cooper lawyers and send the check directly to the address in the invoice. Please note you are only responsible for 50% of the total amount of the invoice, which was $1,097.23. Check request, McGinnis Coopers and lawyers, $548.62. All this is polite stuff here. Please feel free to contact the writer with any questions on the above. Yours very truly, Judas, can't pronounce her last name,
So,
claims.
I don't know what that is. Look at this.
Okay,
Frank Cohen
company, finance department. Okay, City of
Playhouse and Playhouse.
and New Market Properties, Queen Street.
Date.
January 31st, 2017. Claim Charles LeBlanc, $25,000 total amount due, $25,000 terms net 30 days. So I don't have my calculator here, but let's and we know there's more expenses than that because they've said that they don't keep track of the city police's cost. So we have $42,000 to start out with.
Yeah.
We'll add $25,000 to that. That takes us up to 60 something, 70.
Yeah. Never been good in math, but yeah, about that.
And then there's the 500. But you know that $1,000 and some dollars that McGinnis Cooper put in. Geez, I could almost afford to pay them to represent me. I mean, that's nice and cheap.
Yeah, I know. But seriously, I don't get it. I mean, we know that they went in court about 20 times. It cost more than $25,000.
Yeah, I mean, I know, back in the late 80s, maybe early 90s, the average rate was between $120 and $160 an hour.
Yeah. Never mind that. So that means we expected, under the Freedom of Information request, to receive email exchange
Yeah.
between Miramichi Police, me, Miramichi Police, Fredericton Police, Edmiston Police, St. John Police, all the email exchange like hang him or stuff like that, and we're not allowed.
I think the request was just based on the finances and everything connected to the cost of
The cost, no email. Am I allowed to look at?
yeah, that would have been a separate
Okay.
a separate query. Our query was just on how much did it cost this war of attrition against you.
But they weren't honest.
No, so we can guesstimate from what's there, the amount of time that the Fredericton City Police, and we can take it, an educated guess. This is probably has cost the city probably over $1 million.
Yeah, I was gonna say close to $1 million, a lot of money. But the bottom line, why?
And that again, the thing is with authority, right? It doesn't matter if it's city police, town council, Irving, your boss, anybody who holds a position of authority. If you challenge that authority, they will do everything in their power. In fact, Leanne Fitch in her thesis, Revealing the Peeler, when I first seen the title, I honestly interpreted the peeler as something else. Being from the north side, we had the North Star Bar. Thursday nights, we'd call those girls the peelers, right? But anyway, Miss Fitch cleared it, the definition later in her thesis. But one of the things she pointed out in her thesis that how important the public perception of the police force is in order to maintain the confidence of the police force. And this is why they undertake and fight tooth and nail, because they have a fear that if you win, they're going to lose that credibility.
Well, they
community.
lost it a long time ago. They lost it a long time ago. So many officers, stealing over $100,000, maybe more. Another officer in the States, another one that's drunk, another one assaulted his son-in-law, another one beat up his girlfriend. Did I forget any? Another one beat up a soldier. That's where I got in trouble because I filmed. And Stephen Stafford, just for the record, Stephen Stafford, nice cop. Very he don't like bullshit, and you won't see him stop people riding a bicycle with no helmet. But what I'm saying is, the cops lost that a long time ago, and isn't there somebody that says, okay, how to handle Charles LeBlanc?
Well, you're an anomaly.
Talk to him for 2 or 3 minutes, acknowledge him, and move on. Do not piss him off.
Well, like I can't get into details. I have something that I'm working on behalf of a person that I'm advocating under the records of non-conviction, and there's an easy solution which we're going to be proposing at our meeting. If they agree to it, the process ends now. The end thing is where it's similar to you is that there's an easy solution that's not expensive, or there's the hard way, the expensive way. Mm-hmm. If they deal with me like they did with you, it will be expensive. Now that's the connection between toi, 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 and moi, moi, moi.
But toi, 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 smoke cigarettes. Toi, toi, toi is not going to live long. So toi, 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 better make sure you have a short solution.
This guy's going to drive me to drinking and smoking up to 3 packs a day.
The only thing you should drink is water. Now, the bottom line here is the reason they piss me off, and to be accused, as we know, to be accused of being exploiting children for sex when they raided my place in 2012. They screwed up. They say he lives alone. He takes pictures. He has no kids. He has to be in trouble. One naked picture, we wouldn't be sitting here today. And what happened? They created a monster. And no apology, no nothing.
Well, even Bernard Richard in an interview acknowledged that,
They didn't like me.
that their intention was that they were fishing for information, and the most likely one was because you see, when you want to discredit somebody, you want to put the screws to somebody, is all you have to do is make a sexual connection. And it doesn't matter if it's true or not, because it carries a dark shadow. And even though you're totally innocent of it, you know, the public, because they're no-brainers, they don't think.
They're just
they react emotionally, go, well, it doesn't matter, the person may not, but where there's smoke, there's fire, so therefore they must be guilty.
They would have had a big news conference the next day and said, we sincerely apologize to Mr. LeBlanc.
But it doesn't matter.
We used an illegal search tactic to gain his entry. We sincerely apologize from the bottom of our heart to Mr. LeBlanc. But we found child porn, beautiful child porn. Now, you tell the public, well, it was an illegal search warrant. Oh, that don't matter. They found child porn. And that's scary.
Well, I mean, Julian Assange, you know, they got pissed off at him, and, you know, they got somebody to come and make an allegation that he was supposed to break them. It never happened, right? To destroy the credibility. During the Clinton thing, I mean, even though it happened with Monica Lewinsky, God love Monica, you know, they tried to make a big issue because it involved sexuality, and with sexuality, you destroy a person's character. In Clinton's case, it didn't work because it turned out was, geez, you know, what a guy, what a guy, what a guy. It backfired in that case.
What am I going to do with this? Now, I expected a transport full of stuff. All I got is this.
Well, you know, this is my first time seeing it, so I haven't had a chance to process it and think it through.
That's why I didn't tell you, because I wanted this to be short, right to the point. Maybe we're going to ask for emails requests next time, and when you have time.
What the correspondence are, and that, but you know, there's maybe another way around that is to get a budget price prior to their involvement, and then one after, and calculate the difference and do a little bit of statistical work, and that may be able to give us what the actual, how much it actually costs in police resources.
Is it worth it to come after me, all that money?
No, I mean, you know, the thing, when I got on board, when this Spencer affair happened with you, right? You know, in my eyes, that was just a dispute between two fellas.
Two idiots. Him
and that in a normal case, I mean, I've seen this happen in bars, you know, two guys get into a pickpocket, police comes in.
Yeah, we've seen that.
You know, they come in, they intervene.
6 months later, they charge me 6 months after.
No, they don't even charge. You know, police would come in and then they let the guys go a couple hours after they're back, buddies.
I'm cutting right to the short.
In your case, that's what it was a minor thing.
Oh yeah.
When Mr. Spencer walked into the police station.
Oh, they have all drunk.
You know, when he said, "I want to put an assault complaint against you," you know, they were doing backward flips, jumping up and down like Mexican
Come back
jumping
tomorrow
beans.
when you sober up.
You know,
how come they don't spend that kind of money on you?
Well, because I have a handle.
With that, I'm blogger Charles LeBlanc.
Andre Faust, and thank you very much for joining us. Merci. God bless.
See ya.